The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Game number 3 of this new season between the San Antonio Missions and the Oklahoma City Dodgers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Julio Urias, a Mexican-born lefty, is the man on the mound in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
Paulo Orlando is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field. Striding in, Eric Castro. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for San Antonio, the center fielder, Eric Castro.
First pitch on its way. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
Stepping in now, Rex Ludwig. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting third.
Hey, they're seeing this pitcher well right now. They were obviously paying attention in the hitters meeting. He's found a barrel to the first 2 guys to start this game. Now he's got to worry about the middle of the order.
In now, Leroy McGrath, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Lifted in the air to right field. Hernandez is there, and he has it for the out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
In now, Ben Gamel. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Ready with the 1-1. He pulls this one into right. Hernandez is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Paul Rivas, the right-hander out of the state of Oregon, gets the ball in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Stepping up to the plate, Gustavo Cedeno. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st.
The shortstop, Gustavo.
First delivery to him on the way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
The 1-2. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Into the box now, Trent Goslin, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Cedeno gets his lead at first, nobody out. And another throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Batting third, the third baseman, David Freese.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, David Freese. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the first pitch to him. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Fastball called for strike two.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
The 0-2 delivery.
One ball.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking, strike 3. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
He's set and the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
Ludwig moving in. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Kike Hernandez.
Digging in now, Kike Hernandez. And he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. First pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 1.
1-0.
Second and third, 2 away. One and one. Here it is. And it's fouled away. From the stretch, the 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. On to the second now at Dodger Stadium with no score. And here's Tyler Saladino. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game.
Tyler Saladino.
Now the pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Fouled off. The 2-2. Line, but speared on a hop. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And let's focus our attention on infielder third baseman David Freese. We all know the history. One of the most dramatic home runs in St. Louis Cardinal history. This guy doesn't get enough credit for being a very reliable defender. Look for him to make a big play today.
So striding in, Rico De La Rosa, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Standing in now, Jerome Bolton. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, and no one will track it down. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. At the plate, Joe McMahon. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The first baseman, Joe McMahon.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball.
And he takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. Cold strike on the change. 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
The 2-1 home is taken. Ball 3.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
3-2 now. Again, he sends it out of play.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
Another payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting 7, the second baseman.
Digging in next is Daniel Castro. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there 1-0.
Count 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
McMahon on at first, nobody out. And he fouls this one off. Outside, 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 2-2 one more time. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Ready with another 2-2. Oh, and the slurve is over for strike 3 called. 1 gone.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And let's take a look at one of the most dynamic infielders in our sport, and that's Orlando Arcia. Playing up the middle, shortstop, premium position, cannon arm, highlight reel plays, the ability to make the routine one as well. The bat will continue to get better.
At the plate, Brian Doherty. Has a look, now the pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, but the runner's back easily. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
The 1-2 just hung in there on that one. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Julio Urias.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Julio Urias. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Now the 1-0. Misses. Ball 2.
Ball 2.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
2 out with the man at first.
Zero.
2-1.
I got 2-1 the count.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And he misses here, ball 4, and somehow he manages to walk his opposite number.
Number
Wow.
10.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Striding in once again, Gustavo Cedeno. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First pitch of the at-bat. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Two down, runners at first and second.
Nope.
And it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
A little low. It's 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Paul Rivas. 9-1-2 due up.
Paul Rivas.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1. A ball and a strike. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Into the box, Eric Castro. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He singled to open up the ball game. The 1-0 home is a low changeup that's laid off. Two balls and a strike.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there.
Right
Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
In now, Rex Ludwig, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready with the 0-1.
No,
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back standing. Castro, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
1-2. Here it comes. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Orlando's under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The first baseman, number 34, Leroy McGrath.
Into the box now, Leroy McGrath. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And a curveball to begin the at-bat. 0-1. One and one. Third inning, no score to this point. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner's back. The 1-1 home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Orlando. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trent Gosselin. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Bounce to first. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, the third baseman, David Freese.
So one gone in the inning, and that'll bring in the third baseman, David Freese. First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. Moving under at Ludwig, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The right fielder, number 14, Kike Hernandez.
Striding into the box, Kike Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll watch the slurve that falls in for strike 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Freese is off at first with 2 away. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Hernandez behind a ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
The 2-2 one more time. This is line to left. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
When you play this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Stepping in now, Joe McMahon. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
The 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Takes this the other way to right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. Now good throw in will hold that second runner at third base, so they're at the corners now with 2 away.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Standing in now, Daniel Castro. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Ready with the 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Ready with the 2-0. 3-0 now. Brian Doherty would be next. He's set. The 3-0 offering. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The set and the 3-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And another foul ball. Count remains full. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Now that's popped up. De La Rosa is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. Oklahoma's out in front here, 1-0. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Orlando Arcia.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. At the plate, Ben Gamel hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
A little roller toward the hole. To his left, Castro. And that's the second out.
The third baseman, number 13, Tyler Saladino.
Digging in, Tyler Saladino. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. In there, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Into the box, Rico De La Rosa. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. The 2-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Standing in, Brian Doherty. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0. Fouled straight back. The 1-1 home. Fouled off.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Another one sent foul.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Into the box now, Julio Urias. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And he misses with it. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Heading out toward shallow right. Ludwig is under it. 2 down.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Gustavo Cedeno.
Ready for another shot now. Gustavo Cedeno. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside with that slurve of his. 1 ball, no strikes.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
The 1-0. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on, and the inning is over. Another look at the acrobatic play out there in center. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Now to the plate, Jerome Bolton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Bolton.
Here comes the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Ball
2-0 now.
2 balls, no strikes.
Nope. 3-0.
You'd like to start this 5th inning falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
It's out. It's 3-1.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Carlos Arturo will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 3, Carlos Arturo.
Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
A ball and a strike now. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. Now the 2-1 is strike 2, swinging. Bolton aboard here at first with nobody out. On the ground to the right side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
The center fielder, Eric Castro.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Eric Castro, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Now at the plate, Rex Ludwig. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball just inside. First and second now, one man out. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now the 2-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
The 2-1 home is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
The 3-1 pitch. This is line to left, and this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are one solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Shortstop.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Orlando Arcia. He was retired via the ground.
To try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Now in the box, Ben Gamel. He was a ground out victim last time up. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch hit down the third baseline, and this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball, and that's going to plate the runner from second as this is now a 3-1 ball game.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat head started.
So digging in now, Tyler Saladino. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
From the stretch, a ball and no strikes.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the 2nd or 3rd time in a game.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And did he go around? Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. Line down the left field line, but this will be foul. From the belt, the pitch, and he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Last half of the 5th coming up. San Antonio's out in front, 3-1. Andres Murillo will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Number 26, Andres Murillo.
Settling in now, Trent Goslin. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner, 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman, David Freese.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings in the former World Series hero David Freese. Now the pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting his seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out.
Center fielder, number 16, Paulo Orlando.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Paulo Orlando, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The next 0-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 5 innings complete. The Missions lead it 3-1. Roger Alvarado takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 23, Roger Alvarado.
So coming to the plate, Rico De La Rosa.
For San Antonio, the second baseman, Rico De La Rosa.
Here's the first pitch to him. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Jerome Bolton waits on deck. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8 pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
He threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate, just enough for a base hit.
In now, Jerome Bolton as he hits one on a line to left field. And he stretches out in left, but this is off his glove.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team, this doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. De La Rosa over at second. Bolton at first with no outs. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 0-2 once more. fouled away. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Coming to the plate now, Eric Castro. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to 3rd and no swing. It's ball 2. Now a fastball inside and he works it back to a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning looked harmless enough, but this one brings a runner home. Self-inflicted wounds are always the hardest to swallow.
Stepping up now, Rex Ludwig. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch on its way. Low for ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Hernandez is there. Let's see if they try it. And the throw comes in, and all three runners are forced to hold on with one away now.
The first baseman, Leroy.
So striding forward now, Leroy McGrath. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So one run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. San Antonio's out in front, 4-1. Edgar Rodriguez will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 56, Edgar Rodriguez.
Now at the plate, Kike Hernandez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at-bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Now the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Joe McMahon is on deck. That's a base hit into left field.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
Standing in now, Joe McMahon, and he sends it the other way toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Hernandez isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He scores as they now trail by only 2. Well, that didn't take long to get a run on the board this inning.
Yeah, they made it look easy, didn't they? Leadoff single puts the guy in the stretch, and then wham, the triple chases him home.
Stepping in now, Daniel Castro, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-1. Pops this one up. McGrath is under it as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, the catcher, Brian Doherty.
Ready once again, Brian Doherty. First pitch on its way. And a ball, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Alex Verdugo will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 61, Alex Verdugo.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Played on the backhand. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 7th inning coming up. The Missions lead it 4-3. Back here at Dodger Stadium. It's on to the 7th inning now, but before the inning gets started, let's fill you in on what you may have missed. It's our game summary to this point. Eli Britton will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
19, Eli Britton.
Digging in once again, Orlando Arcia. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
The shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, left fielder, Ben Gamel.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamel. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. That misses. 2-0. Count now to 2 balls and a strike to Ben Gamel. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Fastball too high. Ball 4.
The third baseman, number 13, Tyler Saladino.
Ready for another chance? Tyler Saladino. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hit right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now. Rico De La Rosa offered and missed. Here's the throw. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Here's the 2-1 home. 2-2.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box, Jerome Bolton, rounded weakly, and this is going to wind up hitting the bag at third, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. The runner from second crosses the plate. Now a 6-3 game.
And I can't emphasize enough how huge that at bat was. It's great to be leading by 1, but those 2 insurance runs are absolutely critical at this juncture of the game. Well done.
Cy Campanella will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Number 21, Cy Campanella.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hernandez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Bottom of the 7th inning upcoming in L.A. Get up and stretch. San Antonio's out in front, 6-3. Junior Guerra gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
41, Junior Guerra.
Leading off the inning, Gustavo Cedeno, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Gustavo Cedeno.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Just a touch outside, 1-2. And that misses 2-2. This one's down to third. And that's the first out.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
In now, Trent Goslin, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Guerra, playing here in his age 34 season, he throws a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seamer, a splitter, and a slider. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, David Freese.
Into the box, David Freese. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Crease behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Paulo Orlando would be next. In the air to straightaway center field. Calling for it, Castro. And that retires the side. Donnie Hart will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 67, Donnie Hart.
Leading off the inning, Eric Castro, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Castro.
He's set. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Orlando is right there, 1 down.
The right fielder, number 15, Rex Ludwig.
Digging in to try it again, Rex Ludwig. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 34, Leroy.
Now batting, Leroy McGrath. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope,
didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. The 1-0 is taken high and outside, but for a strike. Outside, 2-1. To 2-2 now. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Orlando Arcia would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Hard hit toward the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Orlando Arcia.
Stepping in now, Orlando Arcia, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
McGrath leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Pitch out, nothing doing. Popped up. Freeze is there for it. And that's the third out. Matt Albers is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Number 43, Matt Albers.
Now at the plate, Paulo Orlando. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Paulo Orlando.
He's set and the pitch. On the corner at the knees, 0-1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Ludwig. One down.
The right fielder, number 14, Kike Hernandez.
Stepping in, Kike Hernandez. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. The 1-1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Castro going back on it at the track, the wall, and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Into the box now, Joe McMahon. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Into the box, Daniel Castro. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's ball 4.
Now batting, catcher, Ryan.
Standing in, Ryan Doherty. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
From the belt, kicks and deals. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. The Missions lead it 6-4. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. JT Shagwa enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Number 47, JT.
Stepping into the box, Ben Gamble. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Number 58, Rocky Gale.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Left side, but well foul. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Standing in now, Tyler Saladino, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Gamble gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Rico De La Rosa comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind at 2-0. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
A bouncer up the middle. Step on the bag for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So nothing happening this time around. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. San Antonio's out in front, 6-4. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Taylor Williams enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Now pitching and batting in the sixth spot, number 54, Taylor Williams. Now playing third base and batting now,
Rocky Gale, the next to dig in. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. And there's ball one. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Gustavo Cedeno. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The windup and the 0-1. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Williams is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Into the box now, Trent Goslin. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Two-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. San Antonio used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Andres Murillo claims the win out of the pen, his first. Taylor Williams closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Missions. 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.